evil time, man. All right. So be careful, man. You know, keep your guard up and be aware.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't have your head in the sand, especially in these times that we're coming into. Okay. You said you.
Yeah. Somebody look up the word vigilance.
Yep.
Vigilant.
Yep.
Because you have to be aware. You have to be circumspect. You have to be, because this is the most demonic time of the year, generally. But we're in an age, in the time period of this age, is a very demonic time.
Yep.
So you got to be extra. Because right now, the safeties, if you will, of that the world naturally has, and people are aware, and that's out the window. People are hungry. People losing jobs, people are on edge, their spirit is all agitated.
Yeah, everything is off.
Everything is off right now. They're worried about everything, so their mind is somewhere else, not focused on the seriousness of the times that we're living in. Yeah. It's a heavy vibration of demonic energy, a lot of pagan holidays and demonic energy, and Satan has to push more of it to push the agenda.
Yeah, a lot of you know, children's sacrifice goes on at this time of the year. You know, basically during the whole winter solstice, they're celebrating or having their witches' Sabbath.
Yeah. It is.
They do a lot of heavy sacrificing on the left-hand side, and that's what generates that demonic energy that you see, you know, running rampant throughout the world, especially here in Babylon, where it's just rampant here, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Somebody look up perilous. What does perilous mean? We're clearly in that time, man. It's very perilous. You know, you gotta say prayers when you leave, when you walk outside your door.
Yeah.
Right before you get into your car, you're gonna have to, you know, send them up.
I say it in my car before I drive.
Kind.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You gotta say it all. Hey, it should be on your spirit all the time.
Yeah.
It should remain on your spirit.
1 Thessalonians say pray without ceasing.
There you go. Every situation you're coming into, when you get to work, when you're at work, please, Lord, don't let me kill these people today. Don't, you know, I'm just saying that, but don't let me get into it to a serious situation. Please keep me safe. Please let my belongings be safe. Please let my house feel everything that you're doing.
And normally, I you know, which is part of the Lord's Prayer, where He says, "Deliver us from evil."
I will shine now
with my bride. I throw in the Rakayim bride, which basically means evil spirits. Because hey, as long as you know you're not praying to the Lord, and you don't have that hedge, you're susceptible. You're open to these evil forces, man. All these people around you, they're open to that. So you see spirits on people every day. People at your job, your co-workers got demons on them. Your manager, your supervisor got demons on them. People in your immediate family got demons. Everybody got spirits.
Yep.
So we, being in this thing of ours, you got to stay guarded, man. All right? Get that?
I like that word perilous,
Can you on camera?
Shalepos in the Greek. Hard to do, take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous.
Hey, troublesome, dangerous.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous, man. Because we were just talking before we started rolling the camera. You got a high volume of fatal car accidents that's been happening in a short span of time. All the alerts, like I don't know if y'all got that news break app.
Yeah.
You just get those
It's
constant alerts.
constant.
Constant alerts of just a fatal accident happened here, a fatal accident happened there.
Yeah.
And it's happening on a daily basis, man. So you gotta ask yourself, what the fuck happened that's causing this volume of activity? You know, what's causing this shift in the behavior and the mind, the thinking, the mindset of the general public? Where these people are just losing their minds, they're losing their sense of awareness. You know, they're swerving, you know, on oncoming traffic. You know what I mean? People walking on the freeway.
Road rage.
People get blown away just for getting into it, you know. Oh, you got in front of me and you just messed my head up. I don't have the patience. So y'all get into it, y'all getting out the car, and somebody you don't even know he or she holding, and it could just happen just like that. It can go down just that quick.
Is that the one with the motorcycle?
Hey, that's one.
Bro, at least
that's one of them.
7 out of 10 Edomites out here is holding.
Oh, they holding here in Nevada. This is an open carry state, so you might want to be careful who you hop out on. We in that time, man. Perilous time shall come, and we in that time. These people are on edge. The people are they're agitated. All right, they're not as comfortable as they once were. Okay. Yep.
Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah. Meaning it's because of lawlessness and the fact that people are not held to a moral ground or standard. People are just setting them to do whatever the hell they want to do, however they feel. So the love is waxing cold, man. People don't have compassion. They don't have any mercy. All right. People just don't care anymore, man. To the point that even if children are involved, they don't care if children are involved. Children get snatched up, women killing their own children, fathers killing their own children. We're in that time, man. It's very raw, man. All right.
Your life is not worth. You don't have the same value.
Con. So you got to be very circumspect, man. Trust is no longer a thing here. You cannot trust in this day and age, man. There's always somebody finessing, somebody plotting.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on out here, man. But the Lord warned thousands of years ago that these days would come.
Right.
All right.
I got another free.
Yep.
2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, that's talking about when society, becomes, very basically when you're dealing with anarchy, when iniquity is just at its all-time high, and there's basically no way of controlling the environment. That's how it gets. People hungry, they're starving because there's less opportunities.
Less resources.
I'm gonna say the government's orchestrating that. They want the lawlessness so they can bring in their own martial law.
Exactly.
To completely control the people. Because there's a lot of people that's fighting against are starting to wake up to see what this government or this devil is doing.
Yeah.
But it won't matter once they bring the military in. What they say or else. Yeah. That's the type of rulership, dictatorship they want to have over the people right now. So they can bring in their new world order. But us on the spiritual side, we have to be able to keep our eyes open to stay out of this little bullshit, to not get caught up in their madness. Hey, you don't want to get injured and go to the hospital. You don't want to get injured to that level. You don't want to get injured and get caught up with the police right now and go to jail. You don't want that. Those are the things on a surface level you don't want to have to get caught up in. So you got to really guard yourself from getting caught in these nigga moments. You have more, Z?
Second Ezra.
Yeah.
I can start
Just going into that.
Let me get this real quick. Let me get this right quick. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." And that's no different than he did going to and fro with Job, seeing how he could fuck with people, man. Yeah. Whether you're getting sick, whether it's plaguing your mind, whether he's giving you delusions or whatever else, he'll fuck with you to put you in a bad situation.
Infirmity.
Yeah.
So he inflicts you, man. He'll afflict you.
Rock it up.
He'll put demons on others to fuck with you.
Demons on your woman.
He'll put demons on your woman.
Oh, expect that.
Yeah.
That comes with it.
Yeah.
Talking about trouble in the flesh. That's part of the territory.
And the reason why he likes to attack her is because she's the weaker vessel. Right? So she's more open to his attacks, man.
Yeah.
So you got to be on alert with that too.
See, you got to know how to shortcut those.
So especially in these times, you have to, because
through the renewing of your mind through the Spirit, you gotta really apply it, man. Because it's one thing to understand, but if you're not applying what you understand, that makes a difference. As Elder Uriah, he always stresses, hey, you can't change what happens to you, but you can change how you react to it. You want your first instinct to be based off of wisdom, man. Spiritual. Yeah, your first spiritual reaction, or your first reaction to be spiritual, man. Making sure Sophia is being applied to how you walk. Hey, because it's easy. Hey, let's just brought up. It's easy because Satan wants to sift you. The scriptures say he desires to sift you, man.
He wants a carnal reaction.
He wants you to react in the old man way. You know, which means what? You got to make sure that you're not, man. You got to, hey, as the scriptures say, mortify your members. Hey, that goes for your mind as well.
That's particularly starting.
Right. Because the way you react, hey, Satan knows you, man. You know, he knows you. Just like how he knew Job, and he was able to tempt Job on every level, hey, to make sure that what? Well, really it was through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, you know, that Job didn't crack or fail. But it's the same difference, man. It's the same difference. We're still in the same lot as Job. We're in the same lot as Lot and the rest of the prophets as well, man. So the way you react to these situations, hey, it is life and death. It is life and death, because Yahweh Shah, if you react the wrong way in one move, and today, man, hey, the spirit can get snatched from you. And that's worse than death, man. That's worse than death. So you have to make sure that you're checking yourself, man.
Hey, real quick, if I can get this quick precept. Proverbs 16:32, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
Yeah, we got, as a nation, and speaking first and foremost for the Akim, you know, because this applies to all of us, and we can't be so reactionary. We have to actually sit back and examine, you know. That's part of being a judge. The scriptures say what? Examine the whole conclusion of the matter, man. Or hear the whole conclusion of the matter. With that, it takes examining.
And this world, they're so carnal and so quick to jump, you know, because they're slaves to their emotions. This is the reason why tragedies happen all the freaking time. You know, these people are basically they're dangerous because they don't have a rule over their spirit. They're out of control.
Emotional,
you know?
impulsive.
Impulsive. And the scriptures teaches us how to master our being, man. How to have temperance. How to have self-control and rule your spirit. Like we were just talking about how people out here, because we're in these last days and these demons are running amok. People, they don't know when they even got demons on them. They don't understand that. And that's how dangerous it is. You don't even know that there's an evil force that's controlling your every move. Well, these people, you know, they're having these road rage incidences. You know, people getting followed home and shot down in front of their crib, stuff like that happening, and it's increasing because these people don't have any self-control. They're controlled by left-hand energy, man.
I want to say this right quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up the blue letter of the word vigilance. We're talking about you gotta stay vigilant on everything. Like I was watching basketball highlights. After every time somebody scores, they are beating their chest and do. Damn, man, it's 2 points. Go back down and play deep, man.
And it distracts them from the defense. So now what? You just left the gap open because you're not worried about the full picture, man.
You watch the people that they score, don't put their head down like, what? This is supposed to happen. And so no different than this time, these things are somebody's gonna get cut off in traffic. Somebody's gonna beat you to something or whatever, you know. Why are you so reactionary and so impulsive and emotional to every damn thing that happens?
It ain't the first time, it ain't gonna be the last.
Yeah, thank you.
Because we got
It's only gonna get worse.
we have to think about it too. This is the last time that the spiritual demon Satan is gonna be able to mess with you, man. So he gonna go as hard as he can. Because after this, the scriptures say it's no more sorrow, no more tears, and we're not gonna have no more curses upon us. So what? Demons ain't gonna be able to mess with us after this. So he's gonna go as hard as possible, man. As hard as possible.
He's gonna try you in every which way. But you got to be on a spiritual level to discern when he's jabbing at you. Very little subtle ways. Sometimes a spirit can get on you and cause you to want to crave something. But that can be him trying to uproot you through your lust. Because we know, according to James, you know, that lust comes from you being enticed. You know, and once that lust is conceived, it brings forth sin. You know, and sin brings forth death. So he's always figured out a way to try to